Okay. Okay. Welcome to Demon School. Iruma-kun. Anime review episode number 20. Thank you, God, I got a chance to get to episode 20 for this series. Now, I'm sorry to continue my video today because I have been gone most of the day, and this is the only video I can do. Basically, this is my third and probably my last video for tonight. I still got a lot of anime to do. I'm hoping, presumably, tomorrow I might get done one more anime before I leave tomorrow. Possibly, yes. Because tomorrow I'm going back to Florida. And maybe when I get home, I might be able to get done a couple more anime. It's possible. But here we go. Now, this one we're discussing episode 51 of the anime, which is another split title episode. Yes, another one of these. Actually, this is the first of two in a row like this. First one, yes. And I think that Spy Sandwich is the next time we do after this one. That one also has one more. So first up we have episode 51, Claire's Toy Box and a Night Filled with Screams. And these two episodes pretty much cover chapters 109 and 110. And that's it. No additional stuff, just these two chapters. And you're thinking, really? Only two? Compared to last week? Compared to the last episode? Where, I think it was Devilishly Pure, which is the previous episode. That covered pretty much the last 2 pages of chapter 106 and 2 full chapters. And you're thinking, yeah, that's kind of weird. And it is. It is weird to say the least. And if you're curious, though, how many more chapters are left to go for the Heart Festival arc, you might ask? Well, they got to chapter 110, and this arc is roughly 140 chapters. Basically, there's about 30 more chapters left to go to be adapted for the series. I don't know what was adapted for 52. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't have an opinion about it. So, in the case of this very episode, basically, we kind of pick up a little bit, we'll back up a little bit. We see Elizabeth, where, of course, they show a flashback of this ability. They sort of debut the tease for the last episode, where you have Iruma inside Claire's clothes, well, in her pocket. Yes, this other world where you play all day long, get so tired, and you run out of mana. Yes, that's the whole thing of this one, running out of mana. And I thought this was kind of weird. And of course, you have Claire trying to confess her feelings to Iruma. Iruma doesn't have a response to it, or he says, I love playing with you. Doesn't know if he actually is in love with her. I'm sure he probably is. I mean, Amori is in love with him. It is so obvious. Claire, not obvious at first. She's a bit dim-witted, basically, when it comes to love. So after playing for a while and doing a whole bunch of nonsense, then of course they collapse, and then we see pull down a zipper, and Elizabeth basically says, "Oh yeah, time's up," and it's nighttime. Yeah, apparently they were there for several hours, and this leads to the night stuff where it takes their ingredients, and they get 5,400 points for the charm team, and the guys get pretty much nothing. And as for what happens next, for Night of Screams, this is taken directly from chapter 110. And if you're curious, though, is there any major additions or deletions? Not really, no. Excuse me, most of it it's Cargo, Robinson, and the guy who's extremely lucky, just getting up students who want to forfeit. And apparently, this is basically the end of night 1 of the Heart Festival, which apparently is 3 days, I think it is. And they say usually a fifth of the students who participate usually forfeit. And they got a bunch of students, a lot of no-name students. No, really, they're just students who just got completely random. We see the girl with the weird eyeball, her and her friends, and of course there's also hallucination. People are trapped by a freaking monster who is a bird in the grass. There's also steak bats. Yes, steak bats. These steak bats are simply flying steaks. I am not kidding about that. The writer came up with these freaking things. Flying steaks. Okay. If you catch one of these things, why not just, I don't know, pin to the ground and just basically cook it? It's a little fine piece of food that's trying to eat you. That's literally what this damn thing is. Fairly 6-year blood like it's a fucking vampire. Yeah, we see the 4 girls going to this mysterious, like, feudal castle. And then we see, I'm trying to remember his name, the one who basically dreams a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to remember this kid's name here. Her name is, it's Pacero. Him and uh, Goldman basically are here being like, and of course they takes off his blindfold, the lace, think it's handsome, and that's how the episode ends. Yep, but I enjoy this episode. Just kind of interesting to say the least. The Claire's Toy Box segment that reminded me a lot of an episode in the previous season with the Claire's house. It made me a lot of that. When they introduce all of Claire's siblings, including her mom. There's a mention about her father, but he's missing. Don't know where her father is. But, okay, yeah, there's not much else to say about it. It's a pretty good episode. I'm definitely looking forward to pretty much the rest. Yeah. But this is going to be pretty much it for this particular video. Stay tuned for tomorrow for hopefully I get a chance to do the rest of this anime. And I'm hoping I get a chance to catch this anime because I try my best to catch these things. It just the time keeps getting in the way. Outside stuff keeps getting in the way with basically these recordings. That's mainly the reason why I fall behind, and I'm trying the best I can to catch up. All right, but see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow. Bye.